You may be traveling and wondering, why are there not more RV resorts?
If you had a reservation booked at the Motorcoach Resort in Chandler, Arizona this season, you're out of luck. So today I'm hanging out here. I'm actually right in front of the Motorcoach Resort with my buddy Brian. How you doing today, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Excellent, excellent. Brian, you've been doing detailing here at the Motorcoach Resort for a long time. When did you originally find out that they were going to bulldoze this place and shut it down?
I think it was either late September, early October of last year. I saw a group of guys in suits walking around, and I knew either there was a strong possibility it was being sold, or there was possibly an audit going on. And it was the first of the two. It actually sold, and the new owners took possession, I believe, the first or second week of November. And they decided that it was going to stream more revenue to convert this into covered RV storage than to continue with the RV resort.
They've got bulldozers. This place is getting totally bulldozed over. A lot of people have been asking me about RV resorts. What's the best RV resorts in Arizona? I think this was the best, and it was only here for maybe a couple years. Brian, do you remember when they I
think they opened up 2016, 2017, so maybe 4 years. And yeah, it was a short run. A lot of folks stayed here. They're really disappointed that it no longer exists. There's nowhere even close to here that you can stay at with a nice coach, and it's a real bummer, but I guess everyone's looking at RV storage is where the money's at, not having a resort.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll give Brian a shout out here. You can see his trailer there, Andrus Auto Detail. Check him out on Instagram and Facebook. But you can see they're putting in covered storage here. That storage was all uncovered.
Want to cruise through there?
Yeah, let's cruise through there. Yeah.
That's my code.
Cool.
Yeah, this entire lot that we're driving through right now was once just an open air lot that people could store their RVs here. This is where a lot of your bumper pools, fifth wheel trailers, that sort of thing. Watch that right there. That's a big dip. You don't want to hit that.
Yeah.
And they decided to convert the majority of this lot into covered RV storage. As you can see, the outer perimeter is still going to remain uncovered, but all of the interior here is being covered with power. And that lot that we were just showing you, the Motorcoach Resort, the entire lot's being converted to covered RV storage as well.
This trailer looks pretty familiar. This actually used to be my trailer a long time ago before I sold it to Brian. This trailer's washed a lot of RVs, some of the nicest stuff. You can see there's, yeah, this trailer's been all over North Dakota, South Dakota, literally all over. You can see Brian specializes in cleaning some really nice stuff for travel, Prevos, Newells, all that good stuff. How long have you been washing RVs for?
Started working with you in late 2015. Going into 2016 is whenever I went out in the field, worked with you for a few months, went up to Pebble Beach, and we did Concourse de Elegance when we had the Mercedes contract.
Yeah, yeah.
And really first quarter 2016 when I hit the ground running on my own. And this place had, really was my bread and butter. This, I was the go-to guy. If you went to their website, I was listed as a business partner for the Motorcoach Resort and RV Super Storage. Knew the owners really well. Dana and Kelly were super great people. Enjoyed working with them, and was really sad to see it sell. But I understand business is business, and Dana developed this place in 2010, and it just really took off. The entire industry has come so far since then that RV storage is hard to find now.
It is, yeah, it really is. I've been hearing that everywhere, and I think there's another place. You want to show us this other place down the lot, and we'll tell you guys a little bit more about what's going on in the industry. We've been seeing different RV storage lots pop up all over, and here's actually a really cool, I love this mural here on the wall. Are we able to go inside there?
Yeah, we can go in.
Yeah, let's cruise inside and see that, just to get a look at that mural. So this is a brand new, huge storage facility. I-10 RV storage here. totally covered. Do you know how many spaces they're gonna have, Brian?
I think it's going to have close to 600, like 580, somewhere right around there. So it's going to be absolutely massive.
Yeah, so that just shows you guys. I mean, you can see right here, grand opening spring of 2021. So I think what we're learning here, and the whole moral of the story is this is for investors. It makes a lot more sense to purchase RV storage, and that's why we're not seeing as many RV resorts, especially in a more urban area. When you get a little more rural and the land is a lot less expensive, it makes a lot more sense. But these guys can basically stack RVs in here. They're here 12 months a year. You don't have to have water, sewer, electricity, amenities, all of the headaches that go along with owning an RV resort. So yeah, I just try to have my ear to the ground here in the RV industry and kind of show you guys what's going on. Brian, you have any other words for the folks out on YouTube about what's going on in the industry?
Yeah, just to add to Andrew's point, you know, when you put pen to paper, you can make a lot more revenue with RV storage than you can resort. You may be traveling and wondering, why are there not more RV resorts accommodating us as we travel the country? And it's because the places that are resorts are being torn down and converted into storage, because you can just make a lot more revenue with RV storage. It would be great to have a resort here. We have the casinos. It's a great area coming up from Tucson, right off the I-10, right as you hit the Chandler city limits. I know there's a huge sport complex going in. All kinds of stuff cracking right here in this little area within about a 5-mile radius. But
yeah, well, and I remember too, I don't know if you remember Scottsdale RV Ranch, another RV resort that was in Scottsdale for only about 2 years, and then it got bulldozed and now there's condos there. So pretty wild.
Yeah,
so,
it's just like the ASU golf course, you know, they tore it up just because they knew they could make more money with high rises.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, a famous golf course that was always the Sun Devil known golf course, Karsten, you know, and it's gone now because the realtors, the people realized the property values were so high, it didn't make sense to have that much land occupied with a golf course. And kind of the same thing's going on with RV motorcoach resorts.
Yeah, the almighty dollar. I just wanted to give you guys a quick lowdown. I know a lot of you guys know Brian if you've had your coach detailed here in Chandler. Definitely Brian's the guy. His number, I'll leave his website in the description below.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me, bud.
Yeah, awesome. So I appreciate all of you guys out there on YouTube liking these videos and subscribing to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
See you guys. Have a great day.